Hi, I'm Hannah Sutherland and this is Channel 13 News. Tonight we have two very interesting segments on organic compound overdoses. Here's Lindsay Lovelace.
Thanks, Hannah. A woman in her mid-20s was rushed to the ER. Here's her friend to tell us more.
Well, my friend's allergies have been getting really bad lately, and I haven't really thought much of it. But one day, her symptoms got really bad. She had brain fog and dizziness and a migraine, and she said it was so bad I had to call 911 and an ambulance had to come get her and take her to the hospital. And then last week I found these empty bottles of sarin supplements at her house, and now I'm starting to think they had something to do with it.
Here is Kaitlin Martin, an expert on sarin, to tell us. Okay, you can go.
Discovered in 1865, sarin was known to be very important as an amino acid. It's responsible for the growth of cells and for their multiplication. Since it's often taken as a supplement, it may not be known that sarin can be hazardous once consumed in large enough amounts. It can lead to cerebral allergies, which have symptoms such as brain fog or migrations that her victim suffered. It's highly possible that while she was taking her sarin supplements, she misjudged the amount she needed to take and overdosed.
Here's Sarah Sutherland, an expert on tartaric acid.
Tartaric acid. It was used early as the Greeks and Romans. It was originally discovered by Carl Scheele in 1769 when he boiled tartar, chalk, and decomposed the product with sulfuric acid. Tartaric acid is naturally found in grapes, bananas, and in tamaroids. It is also a byproduct of wine and is used to add foods to make it sour. Well, obviously, we had a tartaric overdose. Tartaric acid can be toxic and fatal at less than 12 grams of tartaric acid, and death occurs 12 to 9 hours after indigestion. You have gastral symptoms, you have vomiting, abdominal pain, thirst, followed by cardiovascular collapse and acute renal failure. This compound especially damages the kidneys and may even cause fatal human nephropathy, which is kidney damage. Here, our victim overdosed on 13 grams of tartaric acid. Obviously, it was fatal, and I pray for her family and hope that she has a good time in heaven. Thank you.
Additional sarin safety facts include the fact that it's a hazardous irritant as it comes into contact with both skin, eyes, and lungs. In poorly ventilated areas, a respiratory mask should be worn, and in all cases an apron, gloves, and splash goggles should also be worn. It's flammable at high temperatures, and in case of a large fire, a water jet shouldn't be used, although if you manage to catch enough sarin on fire to cause that to happen, I don't know what to say.
Additional safety for tartaric acid. Tartaric acid is also highly flammable and will catch on fire if you put fire in contact with it. Also, when using it in the lab, you should always wear goggles, lab apron, and gloves. You should dispose of tartaric acid as directed by your teacher, and it is also an inhalation respiratory irritant. And when you inhale it or indigest it, it is very toxic. It's very toxic and is a muscle toxin.